as we are off and ready to rip some stuff here on a Tuesday night. All right. How we doing, everybody? Okay, give it a few minutes and get everybody to roll in here. Boom, boom. What's up, Mike? See Michael Ellsworth taking Pittsburgh. What's up, Ryan? All right. I like it. Get this up here. If I can type. Been a busy day today. Let me get out my boost to my other lines. There we go. Boom, bangarang. Hey, Dustin. If I can type. Here we go. Get out the proverbial we are live tweet and we are off and running. All right. Crack open a Celsius here and let's go. There we go. All right. A little bit of energy and we're off and running. All right. So everything can rip tonight if we get there. Got a lot of options on the table. And kind of today was actually a big working ahead day a little bit, trying to think if we get more people in here, I will drop for Friday the first of the tier 1 breaks. Tier 1 in Chrome. 3 boxes of tier 1 and a box of Chrome. PYT. I've got enough to run 4 of them. So that's going to be at least the start of Friday stuff. We'll post everything up else as we go. Emart going for the Dodgers. All right. So tonight we've got Cactus Jack. Basically, I mean, tier 1 is known for obviously the rookies, but it's got a pretty decent vet checklist. I haven't seen this year's. I haven't looked at this year's yet, to be honest with you. So, what's up, John? What's up, Duke? Right. Hey, Kevin. So, yeah, I like tier 1, personally. It was a busy day. I do have posted as well for anybody that wants a Baseball Nation pre-orders for Friday. I have that up and running. And then token holders, check out in Discord. Leaf Trinity personal rips are up and live for next week for token holders. For non-token holders, I'll get them posted on here probably next week. But for token holders, I started the process for that. That's a favorite of ours. The patches on them are insane. Every year, man, they somehow just nail it with the patches on Trinity. Right. So Cactus Jack got Stadium Club, Logo Fractor, Chrome Mega, Stadium Club Chrome and Compact. And then we got the PYT, Cactus Jack, kind of just ran everything back from Friday. And then we'll change it up as we go into the week. Go into the weekend. I've got some Inception basketball coming. I will figure out what to do with for Friday once we get through tonight's stuff. Right. Yeah. What's up, J-Rock? What's up, Rocco? As we are off and running. What's up, Bertman? As we are off and running tonight. So on stage is the closest of what we can start with. So Sapphire. So I looked, Sapphire's going for almost $900 a box on Blowout. It's ridiculous what they're doing. And we're going to have it here nowhere close to that. For those who were here last week, I got a delivery today of Tasty Cave cupcakes. I'm actually going to have some real quick. It took a week to get them in. It was kind of surprising, being truthfully honest. After us devolving into the Wawa conversation on Tuesday. Barnes is grabbing the socks. Stacks went out for this week, so you guys should have gotten notifications yesterday on that. I had close to 60 went out over the weekend as I worked on that while handling Abby the Break Dog this weekend. As Mrs. Zebra had her nonprofit sewing group event, which was successful. At least so I was told. So that was fun. So got that done over the weekend. And yeah, we are back. Do it all over again. All right. What's going on here in the world of sports today? It was an interesting night on up at WLW on Saturday. Got that done. My monthly trip up there to get in the ring. And yeah. Niners finally released Jake Moody. Does it make you wonder what took him long enough? Yeah, the Bengals somehow skated away with that. They stole that win on Sunday. They were plus 2 yards of offense in the second half of Sunday's game. And yikes. And somehow managed to pull that out. Don't even begin to try to understand that. Hey, Wayne. They're not going to be that lucky this week, though. They are going to figure out how to do it. Both the Reds and the Bengals won on Sunday. I was wildly surprised at how they figured that out. Winning the same day, what? What's going on here? Giants off the board to take us to 7. Judge passes Yogi Berra to move into sole possession of the number 5 spot in the Yankees all-time home run list. Okay. Big Dumper getting to the 60 homer plateau. The shed out to the IL to the 10-day. Not a whole lot of time left. I know the Reds, it's pretty much over at this point. If you're a Reds fan, they when they needed to win, they just decided they wanted to lose epically. Go figure. Yeah, how they're going to find themselves in this position. If he gets up near 60, like I don't see. I mean, entering play tonight, he's got 53. I don't see how he doesn't get MVP, at which point Topps has got a problem. Unless they're going to say he's an update. And then say update will contain the buyback cards. You got to think that they've thought that through. Yep, and that's how they fix it. That's how they fix it. When is update coming out? Or Chrome update? What, November? Yeah, I mean, it only makes logical sense at this point. Like, it really does. It only makes logical sense. Like, you have to. I mean, then who's the go-to? Judge again? I mean, yeah, that's that. Yeah, you know what? I'm inclined to agree with. I get it. I get it. But I think the argument becomes harder if he gets 60. If he gets close to Judge and them, I think it becomes a harder argument to drive if he gets to that point. We've always known that, though, Furtman. Like, there's that's. Yeah, I mean, we say that about, like, for all the people that hate Kate on Kansas City, like in football, like it's tiresome, but it's never going to end. You know, there's always people that are going to be there to dump on it. Then who's it looking like out of the NL? So Judge and Ohtani again this year? Really? Really, Trojan? Minus 1,600. Oh, minus 1,600 is like saying it's pretty much a done deal. I mean, I don't like him. So I don't like him. I mean, as a fan of a smaller market club, I stand on parity, and I believe that it should be every team should have a chance. Buying championships is never a thing I'm for, but I'm also not for Major League Baseball allowing these owners to literally cry poor, put hundreds of millions of dollars in their pocket every year, and allow for substandard baseball. So it goes hand in hand. Until you force these owners like the Reds, like the Pirates, like Tampa, and some of these other and Oakland, yeah, some of these bottom 10 bottom 5 teams especially. The Reds are sixth, maybe somewhere in there, 5-6. These teams that cry poor, that just have all these great prospects that come through, but don't want to spend the money to build around them. They'll go with what they want and just do whatever they want. Like you can't until you solve that problem. You can't solve the fact of teams like the Yankees, because people say they've done it, and Lord knows they have. They have their own TV network to fund it. Or the Dodgers, or these teams that just go out and will spend world's-ending money. What's up, McGee? They'll spend world's-ending money and then not address the other end of the spectrum. We need that parity, you know? I was talking to a guy over the weekend when I was at WLW. He lives in Cincinnati, actually. I was talking to him, and he ran into somebody, I guess at the airport, and he was like, "So what's the team?" He just asked, "What's the sports team in Cincinnati?" And the answer wasn't the Reds, it wasn't the Bengals, it was the MLS team. It was FC Cincinnati. That was the answer, because they're the only team that's actually spending what's needed and spending it correctly and putting a competitive team on the field. FC Cincinnati's second or third best team overall in MLS, and they're doing it right. They're spending within the windows what they need to do and trying to actually bring championships and trophies for the team instead of just getting by with mediocrity and thinking fans will continue to come for mediocrity. That's why FC Cincinnati sells out 20,000 every game, every match for what they have comparative to, the Bengals is a little bit of a different story because they've spent, Lord knows they've spent, but they don't have the hardware to back it up. But the Reds is kind of sitting in a very distant third now comparative to the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals went out and they spent for Burrow, they spent for Jamar. I mean, they need to spend for Trey Hendrickson. It's weird saying defense saved the offense from Sunday, but that's really what happened when you have a team that only got 2 yards of offense the entire second half against Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland played themselves right out of a win on Sunday. Yeah, but unfortunately, it was the new ownership sold us a bad bill of goods. It's local ownership, the Castellini family, and they put out a letter, and I see it every couple of times a season now, of Reds fans throwing it back in their face, saying we're committed to championship, um, um, championship baseball, and they haven't done it. Full stop. They haven't done it. We still have not won a playoff series since '95. Like, you know, they were all talk and no walk. All talk, no walk. Sad to see, to be honest with you. So we're down to 6. Let's see here. Let me refresh my numbers here. Who do we got left here? Texas, Houston, Washington, and Oakland. Realistically, are the two big boys left out of the 6 here on Sapphire to kick us off tonight. On Sapphire. Yeah, it's sad being a Cincinnati sports fan, but you've lived there long enough, you just become immune to it after all these years. Being truthfully honest. It'll make it better if the day ever comes and the Reds win a championship in my adult life, or if the Bengals can actually win a Super Bowl. Fun fact, let's find this. How many NFL teams have never won a Super Bowl? Oh, wow, that's more teams than I thought. 12 teams in the NFL have never won a Super Bowl. Arizona, Atlanta, Buffalo, Carolina, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Detroit, Houston, Jacksonville, Chargers, Vikings, Titans. And of all those 12 teams, the Lions, the Browns, the Texans, and the Cardinals? I thought the Cardinals had gone to a Super Bowl. It says here, Lions, Browns, Cardinals, and Texans have never even appeared in a Super Bowl. But I question. Oh, no, there you go. It's Cleveland, Detroit, Houston, and Jacksonville. Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute, that's not right. Cleveland, Detroit, Houston, and Jacksonville have never won, or have never even been. And the other ones have appeared and never won. What's up, Leith? NFL says Jalen Carter. Oh, okay. That's disgusting, dude. Really? What is it with everybody in spitting nowadays? Luis Suarez from MLS got suspended 3 games for that. Like, come on. We're in a post-COVID era, man. Things are different now. Kittle goes to the IR. Giddy agrees to 4-year, $100 million of the Bulls. That's a fact. Suarez did bite. Suarez has been suspended for biting. Leith? One of his prior suspensions was for biting. Yeah, that's a pretty low bar. That's a pretty low bar, my friend, that we're giving Luis Suarez here. I mean, his eyes are offside already every time he plays. You know, then his teeth are offside too. I mean, it just it they MLS has just reaffirmed why everybody laughs at him. If CONCACAF is going to suspend him for 5 or 6, which is basically an entire league's cup, and then MLS is only going to come through and suspend him for 3, you want him in the playoffs. Like just the unabashed favoritism towards Inter Miami is ridiculous. And MLS and Don Garber did themselves no favors by only suspending him for 3 matches. Ridiculous. Yeah, because you know who they were going to play the week after the All-Star game? They were going to play Cincinnati. And we were all saying, stand up and do it, because you do it to anybody else. And they did. But it's only one match, though. I mean, they still got to make the playoffs this year. All right, here's what I'm going to do, guys. Let's start cleaning up some stuff here. $5 off these 6 teams left for Sapphire. Sapphire Logofractor Chrome. Opened up offers on it. $5 off each of the teams through offers. Ridiculous. 1-0 U.S. over Japan at halftime. A friendly. Leith, I have to ask, what's your team? I'm assuming Three Rivers would mean Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh doesn't have an MLS team, though. Yeah, but they're USL. I mean, they've made some noise in the U.S. Open Cup. I mean, your choices basically are Columbus and Philly. If you're going MLS, which I don't know if either one of those is a good option. Almost rather become a fan of like NYCFC or something than those 2 teams. I strongly dislike both of them. I don't know if strong is a good enough adjective. Okay. Or say USL. I mean, there's not a problem. I don't have an issue with that. I like USL. Cincinnati came up through USL. I mean, the only reason we got noticed was that big run in 2017 in the Open Cup. So, Lethan, are you watching the friendly with Japan? Right. Let's see here. The way they're playing now is not going to cut it. All right. Yeah, I would have forced him to do better. In all honesty, I think I would have flat out forced him to do better. All right, who's got Texas? Rich Meyer, I got you. There's Texas to take us to 5. Colorado, take us to 4. All right. Houston, Washington, Oakland, and Miami. To close this bad boy out. Congrats to everybody that was on Money Madness yesterday. I know Furtman was telling Furtman had a great stream. Kara had a great stream as well. Money Madness I love the concept. All right. Go. I eventually got to get home for a match this year. All right, down to 4. Boom, boom. Probably should open this up here. Since we're going to start with baseball, bring that up. This is going to be 17. All right. And you know what? I'll do this while you guys are here. I will drop PYT1 for Friday since we only have 14 here. You guys, since you guys are the 14 that are hanging out, you guys will get the first crack at it. Not even going to tweet it out. I'll just throw it up there. All right, John, you're taking Miami. Get us to 3. Let me do this. Set this up nicely here. Logo. Set that up there. I'll bring it in. What's up, Rocco? What's up, Furtman? All right, so you guys are going to get first crack at Tier 1 in Chrome. Got to get the website to work and upload it here. There it is. Hey, Jay, so putting it up in the shop right now. 521. If you want to guys take a look at it, that'll be for Friday. 521, 3 Tier 1 in a Chrome hobby. Furtman taking Houston. So that leaves us, I think, Oakland and Washington. Yeah. Oakland and Washington to close it. Oakland and Washington. Hey, Richmeyer. Did you guys take a hack at your tier one? You guys get the benefit. If more people come in, I'll drop PYT2 just to start it. So don't go anywhere tonight. Wayne, I got you on Oakland. And that leaves Washington to close it. And that leaves Washington to close it. And we can get this show on the road. And then everything else is going to be on the cheaper end tonight. Except you got Cactus Jack, WWE. Let's see here. Where was his? All right. Boom, boom. Start warming up. Get the hands ready. Had my tasty cakes already. Had my little bit of chocolate for the day. Let's do this. John's got the Angels. Yeah, it took it, just didn't put it up there for some reason. John, if it matters to you, your Angels for tier 1 and Chrome went through. All right, so I'll do this. $10 off on Washington to close this thing out. It's Chrome. What's up, Tamboli? Excuse me. Hi, Michael. Thank you. There we go. Let's throw up something a little cheaper here. There's Stadium Club Chrome and a 24 compact again. Let me pull the list here. All right. How are you, Tamboli? One seven. Good. All right. Get this all together here. And then get the list set up here. All right, here we go. This over here. There we go. 517. What's up, Emart? All right, here we go. 517. What's up, Shaky Plans? What's up, Philly Mike? 517. So we'll start with this, and then we'll go to Logo Fractor, and then Sapphire. I still have a few more boxes of Sapphire too to burn through. All right, let's do this. Big fire tonight. Mike, I'm glad we got that figured out, bud. Verlander. Judge Fortune 15. Yep, I'm still waiting to hear on the other half of that, by the way. Waldrop. Rookie X Fractor. Zebby. River Ryan. Rookie X Fractor. McGreevy Refractor. James Wood. Kershaw X Fractor. Class A Prism. J-Rod Allech. Montero Rookie X Fractor. Waldrop. Had Elise Ray Wave. Lockridge Rookie X Fractor. Ty France X Fractor. McGreevy. Vlad Power Players. Christian Campbell Rookie X Fractor. Luciano. River Ryan. Mena Rookie. Volpe X Fractor. Greg Jones Refractor. Okay. Logo Fracta. So on stage, guys, 20 left. Stadium Club Chrome and the Stadium Club Compact. Kind of for life, Sugano, Mena, Dustin Harris, Will Wagner, Enriquez rookie, Sung Kim rookie, Kumar rookie. All right. Let's see if we got, there's a super fractor in them there hills. We're super fractor deficient here. Okay, orange and gold. Martinez rookie. Carroll, Amador rookie. Luis De Los Santos, orange logo fractor rookie to 25, 9 to 25. Mets, Tamboli, kicking us off here. Dansby, Brooksley rookie. Jeffers, Freeman Allech, Alex Bregman. Jung-Hoo Lee to 50. 28 of 50. San Francisco. Wayne. Let's round that out. I like Logofractor. All right, here we go. Come on, Papadopoulos. Over under how long it's going to take us to actually hit a Papadopoulos in Sapphire. Base. Gold to 50. Base. Green to 99. Orange to 25. Base. Dual gold to 50. That's a good sign. Dueling gold to 50. That probably means auto. If it's going that way. And another base. All right, here we go. Horwitz, Crawford, Riley Green, Bellozo rookie, Hader, Schwellenbach rookie, Darvish, Cease, Jung-Hoo Lee, Bloss rookie, Turner, Kiersey rookie, Ben Rice rookie, Seager, Correa, Jace Young rookie. All right, let's work down the line here. Tatis, Corbin Burns, Dick Fitz rookie. Well, that'll do. Last spot taken. James Wood to 99. Sapphire. 16 and 99 auto. That's some real last spot magic there. That does not suck at all. Mag that puppy straight away. That is a straight up mag. All right. We'll take that. Boom. So bonus parallels then, maybe. Waka. Henry Malloy, rookie. Alvarez. Kakanowitz. Jack Kakanowitz. Rookie gold 50. 42 of 50 Angels. Tamboli. So we got dueling here. Gentry rookie. Kirby. Luis Angel. Rookie to 50. 45 of 50. Shota Imanaga. Image variation. Gold Sapphire to 50. 28 of 50. Cubbies. Rocco. That's two good names there. Okay. To 25. Gillespie rookie. J-Rod. Connor Falefa. Darren Baker rookie to 25. 17 of 25. Washington. Michael Allsworth. To round out that box of Sapphire. Dude, Sapphire's produced this year. Recap. Jung-Hoo Lee, gold logo for record of 50. De Los Santos to 25. Luis Angel rookie to 50. Shota Imanaga to 50. Image variation. Kanowitz to 50. Darren Baker to 25. And a James Wood rookie Sapphire Auto to 99. To round out that Sapphire PYT. Sapphire's been cooking. Sapphire has been cooking. I don't know what they did this year, but it seems that Sapphire across the board has been better this year. All right. So that catches us up. Yeah. So that catches us up. So on stage, 1/6, 22 Stadium Club Chrome, 24 compact 2-box random team, $20. We can do that next. Let's see here. So that was Chrome. Boom. All right. Okay. Can't argue against that one. Monster. Let's use this. So let's put it up here for social media post here real quick. I like it. I like it. Bangarang. We'll put out a social media post for that. I can tell you. Hold on. Give me a moment here. Who scored? Who scored? Let's see here. Baugan. Baugan with the assist to Christian Pulisic. Take it. I will take it. Boom, boom. Just getting a social media post here out for Sapphire. There we go. All right, so we got 20 left for Stadium Club Chrome and Compact. And then got 27 left for Stadium Club, Logofractor, and Chrome Mega. Boom. Let me clear this out. So that's done. So there come our teams back. What's up, McGee? How are you? Philly Mike grabbing Philly. Tier 1 in Chrome. Yeah, guys, I've not posted it anywhere else yet. You guys, since you guys are the ones here, you guys get first crack. Tier 1 in Chrome Hobby, $4 for Friday. I'm doing good. It's nice to be back after having the weekend to get things done. It's nice to be back and do it all over again. So Sapphire's kicked off well. We got a little more baseball we can do tonight. We got Cactus Jack WWE tonight we can do. Hey, Ben. So 20 left on that. I think we got 18 left on Cactus Jack WWE. Everything's 18 or in the 20s tonight. So we're going to have to do a little work tonight for us to rip some more. All right. Fantastic. Denver's getting a new stadium. What's up, Rapoli? How are you? Denver's getting a new stadium, eh? Huh. Okay. Optichrome was good. I liked it, and the fact that it had the basketball auto in it was even wilder. Having some of those oddball autos in it, it's kind of my jam. I did like, because I think it was the first time that they had a product. Even just the existence on it of guys that were already drafted. So they were in their college uni, but they actually put on the card where they were drafted at. I think that's phenomenal. Because why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they do that? I mean, in all honesty, why? I mean, like, yeah. I mean, it's 15 cards. So I mean, the first one we did had 3 1-on-1s in it. All three before uh all three were 1-on-1s before the 12 autos. I mean, yeah, we did one break with it last week. Let me run some math here real quick. Let me run some math. Let's see here. Yeah, I'd be looking right at 30 a spot. I mean, we have 18 here. If we have 15 people willing to do it, I'll post an Optichrome box up as a hit draft. And kind of warm us up into it because I was going to do Trinity hit draft. I was thinking Trinity hit draft next week when Trinity for Trinity baseball. So if you got, for those who weren't here earlier, I said it earlier, token holders, check Discord. I have I have personals up to claim for Trinity already. Yeah, it was Worley, I'll tell you, we had let's see here. The oddball auto was, we had a Zach Levine auto in the box. Which is something they did say, that there could be alternate autos in there of people from other sports. So I think that's I think that's a nice little quirk. I mean, if you got it, why not? You know, just making it more chaseable. I think they even have like Messi in them in it as well, actually, which I think is cool to see. I'm all for anything that's different. You can be less than, you can be more than, or you can be different. I'm all for different. I am all for being different. Different works for me. All right, so we're at 18 on Stadium Club Chrome. And then if we get 15 people that want to do a hit draft for Optichrome, I'd be more than happy to throw that up there. I'm all for whatever we want to do. In all honesty, I'm willing to go with it. I am willing to go with it. Whatever we want to do. Basically, we would open the whole box, Michael, and then I'd post pictures of all of them in Discord, and then we'd take the names of all the spots, put them in the randomizer, and then that would determine the draft order, and everybody picks a card. So whoever gets number one out of the randomizer of names will get first pick, and then second, third, fourth, and so on and so forth. So that's how a hit draft would work. Yeah, you're getting a guaranteed card. What it is will just depend on where you are in the draft order. So you're still getting something out of it. Just depends on what. Right. Let's see here. All right. So what's on everybody's mind? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's everybody up to tonight? Hey, Rocco. Let's go. All right, let me do some top loading here. I'll top load these while we're filling here. That way we'll work ahead a little bit. Yeah. I'm excited to see how you do, Michael. I think that's going to be fun. Do you have everything that you're doing posted, like for everyone to see ahead of time? Or are you still working on it, going to get it up in the next day or so? Hey, you can't argue against that. Good. Well, looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Because once you start, then you never stop. Once you start, you never stop. But the fact that we're giving people an outlet to be able to do that is great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Having an outlet where you can manage over what happens. Yeah, I'm all for it. All right. Let's start top load these. I've got to get some stuff together for PSA eventually at some point. Really hesitant about sending stuff into PSA anymore. They are so wish-washy. It's ridiculous. The inconsistency from them. I used to send in quantity too, and now I'm at a point where I'm just hesitant to send period now because I'm just not going to spend the money. I'm not going to spend the money on something that just the logic and reasoning isn't there as to how they're grading it and why. I've seen so many people crack and resubmit and actually come out what it should be. It's just like, what are we doing here, people? What are we doing? Yeah, I saw your post on Twitter, Mike. I suspected that all along. They said it hadn't changed. It hadn't changed like that, but I've been saying that since the beginning. That it's going to have to be pretty much perfect, 50-50 for, and they can say 55-45. I don't think so. It's going to have to be 50-50 on centering and clean as a whistle to get a 10 nowadays. Everything then under that goes to 9, and then everything that was a 9 goes to 8. And it does nothing to help the market for 9s. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Soto is the first player to reach 30-30 this year. 30 homers and 30 stolen bases. All right, good for him. Are the Mets even in the playoff picture right now, or are they out of it already? Yeah, like, do I have some of the last stuff they sent me? I mean, well, I don't see. That's a point of contention with me, Rocco. That's a point of contention for me. Is because it's been said by Tops and them that Raw and 8 are together. That pack, if it's pack pulled, it's a PSA 8. About to be 9 games back in the East. Woof. But they're in the wild card still, right? Or are they out of the wild card? I was going to say, still have the wild card. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because the Reds were trying to chase him and almost got to him. And then they just bump. Yeah, I think the Reds are like 5 back. I just don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think they're going to catch him up. I just don't. I think it's over. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Reds have pretty much just saying it's done. No surprises. Another early exit this year. Which stinks. Yeah, Michael, I would love to know that too. I would full stop love to know how that works. Because the logic, and I'll show you the logic. Like I'll show you this. So this is where the logic doesn't work for me with PSA. So I got this back in my last submission. 2018 Leaf Legends of Wrestling, Hiroshi Tanahashi, president of New Japan. Auto to 25, PSA 10. Now this card has been out of a box for 6 years, or even longer, 7 years. And it got a PSA 10. I bought it from the shop. My boss got it in a big deal, and I bought it for my collection. But then this card, which was literally handed to me at the industry conference, Tiffany Stratton auto, got a PSA 9. Like, corners are clean on this. Centering's clean. Like, it's an on-card auto from the industry conference. I don't understand how they gave this thing a 9, you know? Same thing, like with I just don't, their logic, I don't understand. I really don't understand the logic with these guys as to how this works. What's up, Shun? How are you? I genuinely don't understand their logic behind this, is how the cards that have been sitting out longer got higher grades. I really don't. It just doesn't. See, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see it, especially if it's AI. Give me the AI. Give me the AI explanation. Like the more information you give us, the better it's going to be. Like that's just how it's going to work here. The more info, the better. Yeah, exactly. I'm all for transparency. Transparency is a very good thing, and I don't think we're getting it from PSA. Yep. All right, guys, we got 16 left. We're right at halfway on Stadium Club Chrome and Compact. Yeah, CGC, as much as I like them, John, there's no resale value on them. So if I ever wanted to flip anything from there, I'm getting 40% of a PSA comp. Like, and I'll give you the best examples. I had a Shohei Ohtani Prism rookie from 2018 Chrome that got a CSG. This is before CGC, when it was harder to get 10s. That got a 10 from them, and I couldn't move it. I couldn't move it in that slab. Nobody wanted it. Solely because of that. It was ridiculous. Yeah. There's some things that I just want in slabs because like this Tiffany Stratton auto, like it'll do good long term. Hold on. What do you want, Go to mom. Like there's ones that like I want, like this Tiffany Stratton auto. I just want it in the slab because it's industry conference. But like, I want, because I want to protect what I have. But just it's whether it's them deciding population control versus it actually getting that grade based on the standards. It yeah, it's not there. Like I could show you some stuff that I want to send in. Like, like I've got now a couple of these I just want in a slab, if I'm being totally honest. So like I've got a Jacob Fatu gold chrome auto to 50 that I got as a redemption. This is soccer. Lucho Acosta, he's no longer playing in MLS anymore, to 25. Like I got this Shawn Michaels undercard disco retro throwback auto from undercard last year. I got a Giannis Let's Go from Chrome case hit. I've got Roman Black Color Blast from undercard last year. I won in a slab. These two I just won in a slab just because. These I know they're not going to grade. It's my Dawkins 101 from Immaculate, and then my Giannis Black Box 1 of 1 auto. I just won in slabs. Yeah, the Black Color Blast. I miss. That's one of the things I miss about the license not being with Panini, man. Color blasts are it, man. Like, color blasts are it. Like, that's exactly what I would want in a slab. And I'm just not at a point where I feel comfortable sending the stuff away. Like, if I wanted to, I mean, I'd throw in the chomp. Well, I don't know if I'd throw that in because it's bad on the back, but my Champa to 25 from Astronauts Auto from Cactus Jack, I would go in there. Like, I mean, that's what 7 to 8 that I'd send in lickety split, and I just don't feel comfortable with it anymore. So I just really don't. It's got way too much as it is. Way too much. The boxes are getting full at this point. I've got like multiple Z slab cases, like this is other stuff that I would just slab for the sake of slabbing. This is all a lot of my immaculate stuff from my birthday rip, like the Gargano, Past and Present to 99, my Gunther to 10, Championship Glory, my Cody Immaculate, like Rhea. Like I'd have stuff like I'd slab all this. I'd slab all this stuff. I literally have a 3-row. Or is that a 4-row back there? What is this case? That's what I want to know. Oh, this is heavy. Have to see what's in this case. Hey, Steve, what's in this one? Is this Cincinnati stuff? Oh, yeah, this is all Cincinnati stuff. But I literally have a 4-row here, guys, of just all Cincinnati stuff. It's ridiculous. Whether it's MLS or Reds or FC Cincinnati, like this is ridiculous. So a little bit of Ohio State here. That's that one. Yeah, I have a little bit of everything rolling through this thing. Yeah, I like mags. I like mag cases. I normally tend to put a lot of stuff in mag cases, as you can see. Like, that's kind of what I do. So, all right, guys, we'll give it another 10, 15 minutes here. If we don't fill what's on stage here within the next 15 minutes, we'll just call it for the night and we'll do everything on Friday. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. So I love mags. Mags are my jam. I'm all for it. Yeah, I normally try to size up a little bit. So if it's a 35, a thick 35 point, like chrome, I put it in a 55 sometimes, especially when you get into the thicker cards. Like if it's a 130, if it's a 130, I try to put it in like a 139, not a 180 though. 180s kind of sit in their own little world. So I try to go a little bigger so the front face of it doesn't get damaged. But you kind of got to figure that out as you go. But I have a big stack. I have them over there in my supply. It's just a big stack of mags as I just go through. I have some hundreds up there for some of the thicker stuff, just stuff that I want to keep, just get it up and get it out. Oh, really? Oh, the new vaulted mags. Yeah, those are nice. Those are very nice. I've never seen those in person, but I've seen them. There was a new Topps product that was like Liverpool specific that came out that they had all those cards were in those kind of mags that look like slabs. I think that's a pretty cool thing. I would transition to that. Yeah, I would transition to that if they become a little cheaper. I would absolutely transition to that just to have them all look like slabs together. The only thing I would need though is I would need like a perfect fit sleeve. So the company that I use for a lot of my perfect fits, you guys see them when I send them to you, but I have perfect fit sleeves on them. The company that I go through is called Superior Fit Innovations. They're out of British Columbia, Canada, that do the perfect fits, and I love them. They're great. SuperiorFitSleeves.com. They're not buying ad time, but I will put them over. I think they're great. I would need them to make a perfect fit for it though, because I still want a perfect fit everything I have. So that would be my only thing is I need them to come up with a perfect fit for it. That would be the only thing that I would need other than that. If we're being totally honest with each other here. So we're down to 15. I eventually got to teach myself to scale down and actually keep collecting less, but that doesn't ever seem to be happening at the rate I'm going. It's always picking up a couple here, a couple there. I've slowed down a lot the past year or so, though. But I've also put money into like just some big ones that I want. But still, a little bit here, a little bit there. What do you mean, Joe? Do you have a stack? Is that what you're asking? So, yeah. Yes, you do, Joe. No, it's all good. Yes. Yes, you do. Yeah, I know that specifically that you do. Yep. Don't worry about it. I'll have stuff up Friday. So if you want to get a Baseball Nation or something on Friday or whatever, to cover your stack, we'll figure it out. I'll probably have a stack breaker next week as well for anybody that doesn't want to go that route. So I think we had close to 60 out this week. Right. Boom, boom. Wow. All right. So we are down to 15, halfway. What's up, Bill Greg? How are you? Oh. Ooh. 11-2. That is wild. 11-2. I'm doing good. Doing good, Bill. You know, my professional life is that annoying. Yes, Abby. Abby the break dog. I hear you. Hi. Hi. Yes, kiddo. I will come cuddle with you in a little bit. Tranquilo. Hey. Abby the break dog says hi, everybody. Hi. You heard, Mom. Go. Right now. Good jump, kid. All right. So 15 left. We'll give it another 10 minutes here, give or take. If we don't fill it, then we'll push everything to Friday. It's been a busy couple weeks. I know everybody's out and about doing stuff, so we'll get there. Especially with having tier 1 in. and I'll get another tier 1. I'll probably get 1 and 2 posted. I'll probably duplicate up 2 tonight, so that way we have 1 and 2 for tier 1, and then everything we have here will all be pretty much the plan for Friday. I am considering, while I'm thinking about it, doing a couple of auctions next week with all the money going to Jacko, the guy from Evolve. Though, who most don't know, he had a heart attack right after Labor Day. Passed away on Sunday night or Sunday evening. So I have he has a GoFundMe, or his family has a GoFundMe going. So I think what I'm going to do is I've got some posters from Evolve that are signed by some of the talent that was around back then. I think I got a few of them up in my closet here that have just been sitting around for a while. And then I'm considering pulling out one of my Evolve ref shirts, the WWN ref shirts I have. I have a few of them. The one that I ref from the NXT title I'm keeping, but I have another one, and I'm thinking about doing something on stream and just doing a live auction for it on stream, signing it and then ship it, and just giving all the money to the GoFundMe next week. So I got to make a decision probably by tomorrow on that, because I want to get a special graphic made and start really plugging it for next week. So that would be the plan for next Tuesday. Along with whatever breaks we decide to do. But that's kind of the idea I'm having for next week. All right. So what's on everybody's mind? Talk to me. Let me talk to me. All right. I break out the 3D printer. Yeah, we were all here on Sunday night. I saw about it after the fact. That is something the Ravens are being known for, those epic collapses. Let's be real honest. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. How you doing, bud? I got to go to a Bengals game eventually, one of these days. I haven't been to a Bengals game since the AFC title game. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Maybe if they come back out here, we'll get it done. Maybe if they head back to Kansas City again. That's not a lot of love for the Steelers. That would be a good game to go to, just solely because of the rivalry. That would absolutely be one worth going to. I've been to Cincy, but it's been many years since I've been to a live game in Cincinnati. I think it's probably been 15 years, easy, since I went to a live game. One thing I need to do, and maybe this will be a goal for next season, is actually go to a baseball game in Pittsburgh when the Reds go up there. See all three rivers. What's up, Ozzy G? Yes, Joe. Yes, I'm heading to Indy. It's that card's going to be is like WrestleMania esque. To be honest with you, it's going to be WrestleMania esque. Yeah, make sure you get. Make sure. Do you have the ESPN app? Yeah, they announced Cody's coming back, which is good. I mean, Cody needed the time off for him and Brandy having the baby. Which congratulations, QB1. It's my friend QB1. McGee, I sent you a DM on Discord too. Whenever you get a chance. So yeah, it's fun. I got to get the new ESPN. I have YouTube TV right now, and I think what I'm going to do is probably cancel my YouTube TV. There's a deal with Hulu Live TV, and Disney Plus, and the ESPN app. All of it for less than what I'm paying for YouTube TV by itself right now. He's got his hand in irons so many in the fire. If he wouldn't have gone into football, John, I think he could have done it. Think he could have done it, yeah, had he not decided not to. I mean, he made more money. He made more money in the NFL. And then translated into what he's doing now. Like, you can't argue for him. He did his matches and everything. Yeah, absolutely. You could definitely see that had he decided not to go the football route, wrestling could have been a viable option for him. Work on the promo skills, everything like that. Like, he does. I agree. I agree completely. So, all right, guys, what we're going to do, we're not any closer here. So I'm just going to go ahead and call it for tonight. We'll come back and we'll try to take another hack at these for Friday. I'll post number 2 of Chrome and Tier 1 for Friday. And then we'll take another hack and try to close these out for Friday. Football 2. I'm going to get basketball posted. I got to figure out what I'm doing with basketball. But I will get that posted as well for Friday. So I got Inception coming, and we'll take care of all of that for Friday. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Fun just hanging out, even though we only did one break. It's fun hanging out, fun talking and everything. So I will check you guys out on Friday, 87 Central, the normal time slot, back here, Friday Night Zebra Breaks. I'll see you guys on Friday. Round the third and heading for home. See you guys. Have a good one.